you know, I'll leave this minor debuff run out. It's not that big of a deal. It's 5 int. Got plenty.
The eternal sun guides us.
Did you take care of the intruder? So the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has already passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay dearly for their treason. You've been of great service to our people, to your people today, Thalas.
Remember the sun well.
Okay. Oh, tapping out. Recording locally. Yep. Sorry, just need to make sure. I think the screen goes black on you. Sorry about that. But, it's what the recorder does. Ooh, what's this? Clockwork Rocket Robot. Sorry, Clockwork Rocket Bot. Okay, auto run down the road. Okay, Clockwork. Feast of Winter Veil. This mechanical warrior is a favorite guest during Winter Veil. Batteries not included, but rockets definitely are. And you can get a blue one from world vendors. Geppetto's top-selling toy this season. The bot's new blue chassis has children across Azeroth scrambling for this fighty battle bot. But it seems to be otherwise the same. Clockwork Gnome. This thought to be an original construct of the Titans. This Clockwork Gnome has some gear smaller than the eye can see. Build turret. Build a turret that assaults the enemy team's front pet, dealing 9 mechanical damage each turn. The turret lasts 4 turns. Ooh, that's nice, especially if you can still do your abilities while it's pounding away. Okay, I'll grab these now. May as well. Sell for a bit. Like, see, enemy approaches from the south, ready your weapons. If you see that, you may want to get away from the Dead Scar, unless you want to be swarmed by low-level Scourge. And I don't know if they give you loot. Some enemies don't. For whatever reason, they just don't deem you worthy. I don't know. They're assholes. They're your enemies. You know. It'd be fun if a boss says, "Nah, nah, you may have killed me, but like you won't get any loot." Nah, 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 nah. Strange for, you know, artists to be like that. But it'll be kind of fine. Now that's counter spell. Basically interrupts an enemy from casting, and prevents him from casting any spell of that kind for 6 seconds. You're a bore now. You're a bore, Harry. What? Not this again. I never asked for this. I'm sorry. I most sincerely apologize. Use it! Fine. I was misclicking, I kept left clicking. God damn it. You can't do this to me! We had a deal! Well, the deal has clearly been cancelled. Or, no. The deal is off. Think that works a slight bit better? I don't know. I'm not good with one-liners, let's be honest here. Like, the best I can think of are, like say if you're playing, like, some character, you know, character dedicated to justice, and someone, you know, someone selling someone else short or something, you could, be like, "No, I don't think you're doing them justice." Or, you know, you get separated from your other friends and you're just with one person. You can be like, "I guess it's just us." You know, that's the best I can think of. And those aren't one-liners. They're terrible justice puns that are fucking brilliant. But they're, because they're, you know, terrible justice puns. Well, terrible puns. But yes, otherwise. Anyways. Christ, I'm getting tired. You mind, I woke up at... bastard. I woke up at, like I was saying earlier, 9 last night. So I've been awake for over 12 hours now. 16 hours. Oh, no, no need, no need. Alright. I'll go turn in this quest and I'll swing over to Sunsail Anchorage. Ow, me spine. Okay, let's show you inscription. First you have to mill 5 herbs to create pigments. They'll be destroyed in the process, as you'd expect. They can't do that. Nor can you mill meat. Aww, I wanted bacon, ink. It reminds me of some Minecraft mods I played before, where you can literally smelt, like, if you toss bacon into a furnace, or, yeah, if you toss bacon into a furnace, you get, bacon, melted bacon. And if you make an item with, that bacon, blood, and emerald, you get pig iron. And it's the ingots literally look like a pig with a saddle on its back, but the pig is like squished into like the shape of an ingot. And if you make a weapon out of it, the weapon's pink, or tool, it's pink, and it has the text "tasty" on it, and it's got like I don't know, I won't say it got bacon 1 as a buff, but I don't know, I can't remember. I think it's just a tasty thing, and it will give you a chance of, when you're using it or like fighting with it or whatever, for it to drop bacon strips, which you can use as food. And I think you can also maybe smelt them down as well. I don't think so. For balancing reasons, I'm sure they wouldn't allow that. You're back. Did you bring the pelts? These will do perfectly, Thalas. Take this piece of armor as a reward. I'll be able to do much more with the pelts you brought me.
Keep your wits about you.
I'll wear it, but no, I don't see the point. It's the same quality. It's shameful that we Cinderay have lost so much of what we used to call home. It shall not be long before we regain our strength and take our southern lands back from the scourge. Salieri's Heaven kind of reminds me of Salieri's from Mafia. Loved that game as a kid. Aunt had it, well, me to play it. Loved it. Got onto the final level, but I kind of trashed up the bonus car you got on that level, so it took a fair bit of damage. Like the car, it's like made of cardboard. So I went into the first level on a bit of reduced health, and I think I forgot you could open medicine cabinets. So I was trying to tank the whole level, or maybe I just couldn't find medicine cabinets, I don't know. But I had quite a bit of difficulty with the level. I swear I'm going to fireball someone if I get one more request from Lord Salteries concerning supplies for his party. Do I look like a party planner? Between you and me, that fool and his sycophants are living in the... between you and me, that fool and his sycophants are living in denial that we're under attack here. Some of us are actually busy with, I don't know, defending what's left of Thalas. Mage, would you please head over to Salieri's Heaven and see if you can shut him up? It's just down the road to the west. I'm going to call him Salieri. For those who don't know, he's a mob boss. He's the head of the mafia. You're a taxi driver. You're just doing your job one day, and 2 of his men get into your cab, and they're like, hold a gun to your head, and it's like, drive. Lose the guy behind us and get us to our HQ. They don't use HQ. You get to us to our boss. And you lose the people, hopefully. If it goes poorly, they're on your tail and your car's busted. But you can lose them pretty quickly or pretty difficultly, depending. Also, the guy working on that game who worked on that game and a sequel actually made Kingdom Come Deliverance. He's writer on it, so that's cool. He seems like an interesting guy. Seems interesting enough. I haven't seen too much of him. He seems nice enough though. I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, you're just a taxi driver. You do that job, and then next day you do a few taxi runs, and you stop for lunch. And during the middle of your lunch, you're having your lunch and just relaxing for a bit before you go and work again. You were attacked by the guys from the night before. So you run back to Salieri's and you end up getting a job there. Like you have no gun. You're just a taxi driver. It's funny. Someone in America without a gun? Like, damn. I'm joking. Wait. Who wanted to get whose attention? Oh, he tried to get hers attention. But anyway, joking aside, you make it to Salieri's, they deal with the issue, and you're made a member of his group. You join his mafia. And you mainly do the driving, though quite frequently get involved in shooting. Fair bit of the game is driving, though the other good portion is shooting. There's one mission you have to do, and it's so painful. You have to drive a race car. Their driver is killed or sick or something, so they can't drive. So you have to do it. Very difficult. I'll probably play the game at some stage. It's 2K, so I can do Let's Plays of it. Thank you for your help, Thalas. While I get things back in order here, I didn't do anything here. I would like to ask you for a favor. One of my former apprentices embarked in a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar. I worry for her well-being. See if you can find her and convince her to return to her senses.
Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, you. It's an inn! I'll loiter if I want. It's also not much of an inn. Where can I sleep? You know, on the beanbag? With the hookah? No thank you. I'm taking up space for someone else. The Ranger. Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under constant siege by the Scourge on the east and Wretched to the west. Ranger's Siren patrols our borders, keeps our borders safe from the Scourge that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the road eastward, out of town. See if you can lend her a hand. And I'm glitching through these cushions. No wonder I can't rest on them. A foul taint in the soil precludes the expansion of the Zerg into a new area. The protective runestones along the border with the Ghostlands have warded the land against this taint in the past. The westernmost runestone was destroyed during the Zerg attack, which forced us to burn the ground around it to prevent the taint from spreading. That wouldn't work, mate. It's magical taint. The earth being scorched, I doubt, would matter to it. My sister, Liara, Riverwind, watches over the scorched grove. Go find her. She might have some work for you.
We will have justice.
Justice! Sorry. I keep forgetting I'm talking directly into the mic. So, yeah. So, I'm a little giddy right now, and that may show. I love when I get giddy because that allows me to do my weirdest recordings. By weirdest, I mean more than like the most entertaining. Also, here's something that will glitch out weirdly on you. Not you. What? Okay, I heard a beep. So 1 second. Recording is still going. I was concerned it wasn't. Oh, that wouldn't been good. Recording locally. I know. No idea. But basically, there's meant to be a graphical glitch around here, like this highlights or something. But for those not in the know, that is a meat wagon. These are all meat wagons. Now that might sound weird. That's because it is. Meat wagons are the Surge. No, that's Halo. The Scourge is a siege unit. They don't. Don't need to say ground or air siege unit. They have no air. There's actually no air siege units in Warcraft. There are in StarCraft 1 and 2. Guardians for the Zerg, and Brood Lords in StarCraft 2. StarCraft 1 is for the Guardians. They aren't in StarCraft 2. But anyway, in StarCraft 1, the Beat Wagons, the Scourge's siege weapon. It also carries corpses for necromancers.
The Dark
So it's awesome to have like a few meat wagons full of corpses and just like roll on up to an enemy base with a ton of necromancers and other forces, but mainly like siege wagons, necromancers, and like ghouls or whatever. Just put your necromancers on summon undead. Boom! You know, instant army, just add necromancy. Of course, its troops aren't great, and they can be gotten rid of with a single spell or item, but it's not everyone has access to the spell and item, so they can be useful. Certainly helpful for buffing out your army. And if you get the right upgrade in Frozen Throne, instead of just getting 2 skeleton warriors, you can get a skeleton warrior and a skeleton mage, which could be useful. That means, you know, they aren't all... there's only so much room around every building and whatnot. By having a mage, it means someone can, like say if you make 20 undead troops via this method, you'll end up with 10 melee, 10 range, and so rather than 20 trying to cluster around a small area and maybe blocking more powerful troops, there's only 10 melee in there and 10 range standing back, trying to pelt it. So it's more useful. Of course, the 10 melee, having 20 melee may be more beneficial, but I don't know. It may be down to player taste. You're here to help us? Why didn't you say so earlier? We can always use a hand. We've experienced a marked increase in Scourge attacks, Thalas. Our defenses are barely holding. There's no sign of reinforcements from Silvermoon City, yet they're giving a ton of supplies to the city down there. And there's lend us a hand in defending the village by thinning the numbers of undead roaming the Dead Scar nearby. Alright. Every so often this place will be attacked by Scourge. Just a Scourge wave will pelt themselves against it, and they will turn it back. Though I swear that the Scourge units used in it are the same ones you need for the quest. The Rotlin Marauder and Dark Wraiths. I could be wrong though, so you'd want to confirm it yourself. But if that's indeed the case, then it's beneficial to help them turn back the attack, even if they can do it by themselves and whatnot. If you're there and have the quest, it can be useful. Certainly, if you don't want to help them or whatever, that's fine. I'm just annoyed here, trying to get up here to get the herb. Oh. Up! Climb on your hands and knees, woman. Fine. No earth root for me. But anyway, it's just up there. I'll have to go around. But yeah, just get out of the way of it. If you're low level, it'll kill you. But if you're high level enough, well, they may kill you, but you may be waiting so long, the server resets. So yeah. If you have enough health and armor and whatnot, you know, the enemy's not exactly going to be able to do much. Okay, I think all the vendor trash was sent up there. That's handy. Okay, I'll go over there and do that in a bit. I want to do over here first. I don't need any more of your pelts. Fuck off. Aw. Spell's weaker than I was hoping. I don't like how they don't give any loot in the slightest, not even vendor trash. I think that's a very Burning Crusade kind of thing, or older WoW kind of thing, because I don't remember that happening anywhere else. Then again, it could just be a glitch, and it's a solely Springpaw Stalker sort of thing. Wouldn't have a clue. Fling myself off a mountain! Or, it's not really a mountain, it's more of a hill-ish thing. It's elevated terrain. Let's go with that. Fling myself off there and I missed an earth root. Oh yeah. Let's just go turn this in.